So welcome back. It is time for more Pink CD, part 2 of the miscellaneous category. Very pink CD, very pink jewel case. 400 games, some good, some bad, some just plain forgettable. The first thing I need to check on, though, is refresh my memory of where we left off after. Okay. Okay, so this video hit that. All right, we had bonus time last time. Okay, what did we make it to? Oh, that's right. The Larry's stuff was next. Okay. Virtual PC. Whoop. Okay, so where is... Oh, I know what is wrong. Well, that's nice. Okay, so this is why you need to be careful when you use groups in OBS, because if you have the same group used on more than one scene, if you delete something from the group, then it deletes it on all scenes because there's only one instance of the group that gets reused. Let's see. Add scene to scene, and that scene happens to be called me. So far so good, except you're supposed to be in the little box there. Okay, there we go. I guess we don't need... Or is there something here we can... Okay, yeah, we'll use this. That works. Wait, no. There's the... There we go. Official Windows 95 wallpaper. All right, so we just launch our launcher and away we go. Miscellaneous. Yeah, because last time we were going through Kid Label, which is like a kid's art program, but this happened to have issues with it because it would freeze up the whole thing, but we were still able to go through and look at all of its clip art and stuff that it came with. But now it's time for the Larry trilogy, not Leisure Suit Larry, just some other random Larry. Larry's Songs is a program that plays 10 different songs while various figures march around the screen, almost like a digital music box. Get a setup program. I recognize this. It's going to be click and play. Or maybe not. Oh yes, let's install it in the Windows folder. Okay, CNCS. Okay, so click and create, actually, not click and play. That's like the sequel to click and play. Well, actually, it's kind of odd. There's two different versions of the software. There was click and create, which was published by Corel, and then the Games Factory, which was published by Europress. Yep. Oh, but it's got the corruption. I don't know how to deal with this because it causes problems with trying to look at any of the stuff in the virtual machine. Press the space bar to begin. Oh, when the program is running, press the number keys 0 through 9. the ones above the letter keys to play different musical tunes. When you want to return to the main menu, press the escape key. Press the spacebar to begin. Okay. Wonder if the graphics were working, if it would also display the name of each song while it was playing. This is basically just like all stock MIDI that came with various programs. Sounds of a cat playing with a cat toy in the background. Hi. Brief moment of cat. Okay, well, that was the thing. It would be an even better thing if the driver with it functioned properly. So I guess we're going to have similar problems with all of these. Actually, I wonder if installing Click and Create in the virtual machine would allow me to open these up and view them properly. Well, the next one is Larry's Toys. Is a collection of 16 electronic versions of children's toys. Almost all are totally mouse-driven. There are cars, planes, boats, bikes, etc. Some are even games. Very easy to use. Lots of fun to play with. Colorful graphics and music. Windows. Oh, change graphic driver? It's on standard Windows driver now, and that was what didn't work before. Well, we'll try both. Okay, so the previous one was Click and Create. This one is Click and Play. It was an interesting difference between Click and Play and Click and Create. If I can go to the location of the shortcut real quick. So Click and Play it split the games up into different files. So we had the .game file, which was like the main file. It kind of contained all of the well, anything that didn't go into any of the other files. The .img file had all the graphics in it. The .mtf, I think, was specifically all of the information about all of the fonts that you'd selected to use throughout your game. .mus file had all of the MIDIs all collected into a single file, and the .snd file was all of these sound effects collected up into a single file. So the big change when you moved over to Games Factory / Click and Create is that you just have a single file now. In this case, it's a .cca file for Click and Create, short for Click and Create application. I think Games Factory actually still used the .gam file extension, which is kind of interesting because you if you had both installed at the same time, you double click on one and it would usually not end up launching in the right program, because newer programs are backwards compatible. They can load games or applications made in previous programs, but it doesn't go backwards. Larry's Toys. Ooh. It works. Larry's Toys. For help, press F1 at any time. After playing with a toy, press Escape to return to the collection of toys. Press Spacebar to start. When done with a toy, press Escape to return here. I guess we'll just work through all of them then. Get the hang glider.
I'm sorry. This toy is unavailable. Only toys on the bottom shelf can be accessed in the unregistered version. For registration details, press F1.
So you have to register if you want to play with anything on the shelves. Well, demo it is. Let's go with the Jousting Knight. So you move the mouse and it moves around. We can't do anything with the dragon, he's just there. Doing a very good wiggle. Actually, that'd be funny to add that as a wiggle emote. You could probably put that on BTTV. Oh, also I got that cloud that's continuously animating up in the sky. You got two sound effects on the left mouse button and the right mouse button. Whee! Okay. Next, rocket ship. So this one's actually a playable game. Same deal though, mouse to move your object around, left or right mouse button to fire strange molecules. Get points for blowing up the enemy spaceships. Kind of wild though if you're flying through space and the stars are all going in different directions. Can we die? Come down here and hit me. Okay. Game over. Want to play again? Yes, no. No. I wonder if the N key is active at all times. It is not. Okay, so if you haven't game overed, you actually have to press escape to go back to the main menu. Oh yes, everybody's favorite childhood toy, the old yellow taxi cab. So this is our options here. We can move around with the mouse. Left mouse button to fire ourselves off the screen. Right right mouse button for a horn honk. And every once in a while, a jet just flies by. In front of the buildings, I mean, yeah, those are probably a background. 8? Okay. Those are probably a background object and not an active object like the plane is. So in Click and Play, they have the distinction between background objects, which are just static bitmaps that remain in the background. And the active objects are like your sprites. They actually remember what's behind them before they paint themselves. So that way when they move, they can restore the background and then paint over the top of their new destination. Well, I suppose as much fun as you can have with a taxi cab, I suppose. Now we got the penny farthing. Look at that. We got person with their normal, or as they call it then, safety bicycle. So he's probably going to have like a bicycle bell that'll go ding, 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 ding when I click the mouse button, right? Well, that's not really what a bicycle bell sounds like. Maybe that's what it sounded like back in like the 1930s or whatever. 1910. How old is the penny farthing? Ding, ding. As goofy as it would be, I would have liked it if one of these buttons caused the guy to do like a wheelie on the penny farthing. That would just be just the right level of ridiculous. Let's get in the way of this guy. Oh. Now, they can occupy the same time and space. There's no collision. Looks like the last toy available to us right now is this attack chopper. Oh. Up. So we can poop out parachutists into the water. Whee! I think it's slowing down. Oh, it's lagging. I'm not touching it anymore. It's still pooping. Okay, there it goes. How bizarre. Oh, and I don't think he's destroying his sprites when they go off the side of the screen either, because it's still running laggy. Escape. Okay, we made it out. But I said F1 to read more about registering the full version. Get started. Oh, well, the help file tells us about everything. Moving the mouse moves the bicycle. Pressing either mouse button rings the bell. Yeah, we kind of figured that out. Because we can read about the ones that we don't have access to. So, hang glider. In this game, move the mouse to fly the hang glider to make it dodge rockets. If the hang glider flies into a rocket, the game ends. You earn 2 points for each second you last in the game. Move up, down, left, and right. Move any direction you can to get out of the rocket's way. At the end of the game, you have the option to play again. Press Y to play again, or in to return to the main menu. Okay. So, hang glider, skateboarder. Skateboarder. Move the mouse to move the skateboarder about the screen. Pressing either mouse button will make the skateboarder skate to the right of the screen. That sounds just like the taxi with a different sprite. Radio or jukebox? Dump truck, hang glider, helicopter, night, motorcycle, race car, sailing ship, scuba diver, skip, sound box. Okay. I've never heard of anybody call a thing like that a sound box before. Sound box. The sound box will let you play with 26 sounds and noises. Each letter on the keyboard has a sound connected to it. Pressing the letter will produce the sound. There are animal sounds, noises, sound effects, and more. Have fun playing with the sounds. Pressing escape anytime will return you to the main menu. Yeah. Okay, Tin Soldier, Toy Soldier. The toy soldier walks about the screen, bouncing off the walls. You can control where he will move. Pressing the mouse moves the balloons. When you press either mouse button, the toy soldier will walk in the direction of the balloons. He will continue to walk past the balloons, but whenever you press the mouse button, he will go to the location of the balloons. Point and click, but jank. Can I move that? Yes, I can. Okay, race car. Oops. Nope. List of toys. Race car. The race car will drive in the direction of the lights when either mouse button is pressed. When the left button is pressed, the car will make no sounds when it drives. However, pressing the right button makes a racing sound. The car will stop after a few seconds, and you'll have to give it a new direction to move in. Ship. Sailing ship. Yeah, sailing ship. Moving the mouse will move the ship around instead of about. Move the ship around in the water. Pressing either mouse button makes the sounds of the waves. Dump truck. Move the mouse to move the truck. Pressing the left mouse button makes a truck sound. What kind of truck sound? There's kind of a lot of possibilities for that one. Maybe like a reverse noise. Doot, doot, doot. Pressing the right button loads and unloads the dump truck. You'll see sand loaded and unloaded when you press the right button as well. When the truck is loading or unloading, you'll hear sounds. Top. Move the mouse to place a top where you want to spin it. Pressing the left mouse button spins the top. Spin as many tops as you like. When you want to clear the tops from the screen, press the right mouse button. If you place too many tops on the screen, the spinning will slow down. Yeah, we kind of experienced that with the parachuting guys. Okay, now for the diver. Scuba diver. Move the mouse to make the diver swim about. There we go. Back to the good old about. Pressing either mouse button makes air bubble sounds. Motorcyclist and then blimp. Those are the last two. Motorcycle. Move the mouse left and right to move the motorcycle about. Pressing the buttons makes motorcycle sounds. Move the motorcycle to the ramp and the motorcycle will jump the ramp. Okay. And the blimp. In this game, you use the mouse to move the blimp around the screen. Press either mouse button to shoot cannonballs at the planes. You have to shoot down all the planes. You have 5 lives. Each plane you don't shoot will result in losing 1 life. When you lose all 5 lives, the game is over. Every plane you shoot will give 5 points. At the end of the game, you have the option to play again. Press Y to play again, or press N to return to the main menu. Yeah. Alright, quit.
Thanks for playing with Larry's toys. I hope you're having fun. To access the rest of the toys, you'll have to register.
$10
for more details.
to Lawrence Goats. Bedford Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. This is the aha. Yeah, see, my copy of Click and Play doesn't have a closing screen that looks like that one. Mine looks different, and it says, if you paid money for this, I don't remember the exact wording on it. Basically, like, this version of Click and Play is not licensed to create commercial products or something like that. But while we're here, let's take a peek inside and see whether or not the full version is hiding inside of the shareware version. Okay. Let's see. Windows. games. L toys. This is not a game file. Huh, that's interesting. Notepad. Too large to open in Notepad. Open in WordPad. PAME. So it's protected. I didn't remember Click and Play having the option of protecting your files. If I had a hex editor on here, I could try changing that PAME to GAME and see if it would load or not. This might be like that other game where it's like, press this combination of keys on the main menu screen and it will unlock the full registered version. Well, we got plenty of other games to look at, so move on to Larry's Wacky Tic-Tac-Toe. Is the game of tic-tac-toe with lots of wacky sounds. It's great for playing on a laptop or during a coffee break at work. Lots of fun for kids as well, for MS Windows and 2 players. Okay. Another click and play creation, so this one ought to work properly with the graphics. Nice fonts. Stock graphics and stock music. This program is shareware. Press the Enter key for more information. Thanks for playing Larry's Wacky Tic-Tac-Toe. If you enjoy playing with it, I'd like to hear from you. You can write me. That's an interesting domain name. Dorsai.org. If you could, I'd prefer a picture postcard. I like getting them. Send it to... Oh, and he was hosted on Prodigy, huh? So I can sort of put together a timeline of what order these came out with. So it's probably Tic-Tac-Toe first, because he's like, yeah, I just want a postcard. And then Toy Box came out second, because he's like, no, I want money now. And then the last one... that was made in Click and Create instead of Click and Play, so he's probably like... that was probably the last one. Spacebar to begin. Get 3 X's or O's in a row horizontally, vertically, or diagonally to win. X goes first, and you take turns placing down the pieces. Control S turns off sound. Control M turns off music. I don't hear any music right now. Oh. Numbers on the number pad correspond to the spaces on the tic-tac-toe grid. Make sure you have your num lock set on so the numbers work. I hope this also works with the number keys on the top because my keyboard does not have a numpad. Nothing's happening. I'm going to plug in a USB numpad. Grab my box of stuff here. This gets all tangled up. Okay, I have extracted the numpad from the box. Now to locate a USB that I can plug the numpad into. There we go. Unlock is on. Okay, I'm going to press 1. Pow. Oh boy, that was a wacky sound. That's the wacky sound that you get for trying to place a X or an O in a cell that is already occupied. X is the winner. Spacebar, play again. Okay, so it seems like the wacky sound effects correspond to specific locations, so it will always play the same sound. Well, maybe the same sound depending on which player it is. As the same... Yeah, it's got the same... not game file. Okay, so that one's also protected. What happens if I double click on this? That's interesting. It opens it up in Internet Explorer when I double click on a .snd file. What version is this? Internet Explorer version 4.40.308. 8?
8.
There we go. Leaves me curious what it put. Well, it probably put down the digit instead of the word, huh? Okay. Let's try something real quick, though. Optimized driver. Oh, okay. Standard Windows driver. Yes. Aha. Okay. We get to see what... here we are doing this out of order. We get to see what Larry's songs looks like after all, in addition to what it... Wait, press F8 to customize the start screen. Oh, type in the message you want to be displayed when the program is started. You can personalize it with your child's name, the name of your company or business, or whatever you like. You can change this at any time from the main menu. Click on one of 3 buttons when done. Never display the message, save the message, or ignore any changes. Okay. Oops. Butts lol. Save. Do we close it and relaunch it? Is that what it means, or does it mean something else? Butts lol. If you enjoy this program, please press enter key. All I'm asking for is a postcard in return for making this program. Oh. Maybe my timeline doesn't match up after all. Maybe he asked for $10 first, and then he realized that didn't work, and so he just asked for postcards. Okay, so here's the... This is all like stock graphics from Click and Play. I don't remember what was in Click and Play that came back in Click and Create, or if it had a completely different set of stock. That car, yikes. Yeah, that car right there, though, that does not match the rest of it. Oh, the crazy clown, yeah. Yeah, so no, it doesn't change the graphics. It doesn't tell you the name of the midist or anything. It's just like, yeah, you got your weird balloons that are just kind of floating there, not actually tied down to anything. And you've got the weird clown that has just dropped acid or space drugs. One of the two. But finally, we escape from the Larry trilogy and move on to Clown! Yeah. We successfully escape from the Larry trilogy and move on to Match Wars, a simple multiplayer memory game. Who has the better mind or gray matter? Who has a has do 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 do? Who has a has do 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 do? Uncover a object and try to find it is twin. IT''S. See it once, see twice, but can you find it when you need it to win? lots of sounds and real-life voices to add spice to the game. Windows 3.1, sound card, Visual Basic runtime 300.dll. Registration is only $9.95. Go software reg ID 7473. Also, what's going on? Shadow. Yeah. We had pinball going on earlier. Okay, setup. It's probably. Oh, okay. I was expecting the setup to want me to close the launcher because it's a Visual Basic app. Installed directly to the C drive. Sounds good. Add programs to Program Manager. Yeah, sure, why not? Install complete. Match Wars. 1 player, 2 player. Whoop. This section has been shareware locked. To play multiplayer games, you must register. Whoop, and it put it back. It's probably going to say the same thing for the game level. No? Oh, okay, so you can play beginner, novice, or expert. You just have to play alone. Oh, okay. That's another. Yo.
You already have a progress. All right, I'm just ending the stream. You can find Enigma Wave your fucking self.
Bringing a lack attack. Welcome in Double Raid, Mikolas Dadrad, and Future Rush. Y'all. Bwah, 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 bwah. I'm Psyduck now. Yep. Duck, duck. What's up, Lolo? Better register. Yeah. Yep, we are doing the... Oh, I can switch over. Well, I can't switch over because it's not on the camera. I'll be back soon. Yeah, we're doing the... We're back to the humongous pink, bright pink CD of Windows 95 goodness. Working on that miscellaneous category. And it's like brain.exe has stopped functioning. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Yeah, we are doing the shareware thing. Nissan Ventures has been featured several times. They have interesting software. We'll just say that much, I guess. You'll see. But apparently it was $9.95 plus postage and handling if you wanted the full registered version of Match Wars. But let's take a look at the game. Ding. Okay, timer is counting. Ding. Okay, so that's clock and traffic light. Clock, traffic light, masks, no smoking. Smiley face, traffic light.
That's wrong.
Okay.
Excellent.
Excellent. Yeah, they have oh, was Future Rush. Cydex is high as well. Skidding car. Oh, anti-lock brakes sign. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, anti-lock brakes, boat. Oh yes, masks. That's up there.
Easy.
Yeah, all these voice clips make their appearances in all of the Nissan Ventures software. Club. Anti-lock brakes. Okay, ABS, ABS. Actually, that's traction control, isn't it? Not anti-lock brakes.
All right.
Boat and boat. Flip and club. Okay, we got this. Smiley face and smiley face. No smoking, no smoking.
Easy.
Clock and
All right.
clock. Oh, file not found. Oh. Well, that was a glorious end. Yes, boat. I don't think we actually win a boat though from matching a boat, but we did win one. File not found. Yeah, such sadness. No boat. But also here's the bright pink CD. Pink on the outside, pink on the inside. Next game application for us is the Message of the Day Mover version 1.0 by Lawrence Giltz. Oh, we saw something from him just right up here. Yeah, the Larry's products. Well, you can always bring back Psyduck anytime you want to. You just use the incantation and tell it you want Psyduck. And just like that, I'd be back again. But yeah, by Lawrence Giltz. Motdom will go through a list of messages and copy the current message of the day to a location you specify, Windows 95 or DOS. Motdom.exe. Oh, Oh, it is a DOS program. Yep, and there's his email address, still at the dorsai.org domain name, which I'm going to need to look up later. There's probably add that to Notepad real quick. Release the mouse. Notepad. dorsai.org. Okay. I need to program the robot so I can say, make a note, whatever, and then it'll do it for me. Error, one or more missing arguments must be in the form motdm location destination max underscore files. Example, motdm /motd messages /motd 50. Or example, messages 50R. R means rotate no matter what the current date is. Okay. Refer to motdm.txt for info on how to set up the messages. List files. Okay, it's there. Load. Wow. Okay, so we select a text file and it gives us the option to load it into Notepad, load it into Write, load it into Paintbrush, or load it into Media Player. It's like it can't figure out which program it's supposed to open it in, and it gives you this strange contraption. Okay, so unlike its previous entries, instead of being postcardware, this one is freeware. Freely pass it on to your friends, and you're encouraged to upload it to bulletin boards or FTP sites, provided all the files are included and unmodified. Message of the Day Mover sounds like an Ursula Le Guin novel. Yeah, paint. Oh, do we have Paintbrush or do we just have regular paint? I think they got rid of regular Paintbrush by the time they moved to Windows 95. Accessory. Yeah, it's just paint. I do fire up Windows 3.1 in DOSBox later, though, if you want to see some classic paintbrush action. Whee! Ah, yes, the good old days when you draw a circle and it would give you a polygon instead, because the distance, like the refresh rate on the mouse. Yeah, in this case, it's like MOTD message of the day, as in like on a IRC server. It's like you first connect to it, and it'll show you, it'll tell you what the current message of the day is. The idea being that they rotate the message out every day, or maybe use it for server news or things like that. So if you wish to include this in a CD collection or any other collection of freeware or shareware, please contact me for permission via email. Ooh. I hope they sent him that email before they put it on the pink CD. Otherwise, he would not be happy with them, I imagine. So rotate no matter what the current date is. Without the R, it will only change the message once each day. Once each day it is ran. Let's place the line in your auto exec bat or in another batch file that you call on a daily or timely basis. Let's see. Motdim source file destination file 25. This will copy the current message of the day from there to /motd, and there are 25 messages in total in the messages directory. Oh, so it can't count how many files there are, and you have to tell it how many, or what does he mean by that exactly? Note that the path should not end with a backslash dot, or is he just saying just backslash? So the files are in motd message, don't write motd messages backslash, otherwise things will go wrong since the program adds a backslash to the end of the directories given. Same goes for the destination directory. Also note that if you wish to send it to the root dir like // leave off the backslash as well and write /. You can easily look at the last character of your string, and if it's already a backslash, don't add a backslash to it. You know, that's not tricky. Nowadays, you can just use, like if you're in C#, you use system.io.path.combine, and you pass in 2 directory names, and it automatically combines them. Plus, it also automatically uses a backslash or a /, depending on whether you're on Windows or on something else. Okay, in DOS you can have up to 99,999 messages due to the 8 letters of the file name in DOS. 8, yes.
8.
Good old 8.3.
8.
In Windows 95 you can have over 4 billion messages because I use unsigned long int for the messaging number. In either case, it should provide more than an adequate amount of messages. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so it creates that INI file. Oh, if the last message was mes10.txt and for some reason you want to skip to mes25, you can edit the INI file to have 24 as its value. This is because the program increments before copying. There's a lot of information you need to know before you can start rotating your message of the day. Well, now we move on to Paintball NET. Paintball NET, Windows 95, client first. In order to play, you need to have your internet connection active. Interactive, real-time, internet-based paintball game. Use your mouse to blast your opponents. So that means this is not going to work. Let's see what happens. We're going to try running it anyway. Maybe we have a menu or something we can look at least. Or a setup program with a neat green background. You don't usually see a green gradient on install programs like that. Yeah, thanks for trying. First, in order to play, you need to have your internet connection active. When you launch PB term, it automatically brings up the connect dialog. Type in a player name, often an approximation of the player's real name. Maybe back then, you don't usually do that now. A password and a character name. This is your primary nickname in the game. Oh, so you have a different display name and account name. So that's valid security. Prevents people from guessing what your account name is. Okay. If the game tells you invalid password, indicates you're trying to use a player name that is already in use. Just try a different player name. There's a very basic tutorial online. Just type tutorial when you're online. Type who or press the button with the same name to get a list of who is online. Use chat to talk. All right, well, let's finish that install and watch it not work. Hydrate. Ding. Yes, launch the program file. Oh, neat. Splash screen. shell.busprod.com/4444. 4444. Is that the port for? No. What is the port number for IRC? That'd be interesting if instead of using its own dedicated server, it actually just use an IRC channel. Nope, IRC is 6667. What about port 4444? This is the default port for Metasploit. I2P-HTTPS proxy also uses this port. Win32.blaster.worm. So kind of a suspicious port then, I guess. Those graphics look kind of neat. ASDF. ASDF. Okay. Yeah. Access violation. Read of address. FF. FFFF. So in other words, the pointer was set to like -1 then. Connect. Nope, can't do it. Well, there's their chat window. Option to stay on top. Scroll lock. Whoop. So they have their own dedicated scroll lock. This was their one opportunity to actually use the scroll lock key on the keyboard, and they blew it by making a menu entry. Use true movement. Auto ready. Game sounds. Auto target home. Player information. Moving compass. Won't do anything because we're not connected. Aiming compass. player locator, bot locator, satellite view / locator. This looks interesting. I'd have to like reverse engineer their entire protocol though. Make a third party server for it just in order to see how it actually functions. Where did that put itself? Program files, David RM, PV term, yeah. Unsiren.dwd, throw.dwd. Are these like their sound effects? Register.zip, is that an actual zip? Let's notepad again. Too big. PK, okay, so it is a zip file. I need to get WinZip into this somehow so we can open stuff like that. DWD though, that's interesting. Let's try opening one of those real quick. Diamondware digitized. Okay, so that's what the DWD stands for. Proprietary sound playback format. That's interesting. Other than that, DLL file, some other stuff. I guess that's the map. Map 3102. Oh well. We looked about it as much of that as we can, really. Radiation. You've probably played the Minesweeper game that came with your Windows software, but unless you're really good at Logic, chances are you never figured out how to play it. We took this great game of Logic and turned it into a work of art you can actually learn to play. Huh? It has the spectacular graphics that all our games share, multiple image sets, and best of all, after you hit a bomb, you can continue playing! ! Spectacular graphics. This is going to be from Steve Moraff. Oh, yeah. I called it. It's like... Oop. Critical note, the menu only appears when you point to the upper left corner of the screen. This allows the nicest screen view during the game. Click cancel to rid yourself of this message for good. Okay, play game. Whoa. So we got this... We've got this clock that just does not want anything to do with the mouse. Try to get close to it and it goes away. Okay. Oh, explosion. There's no numbers though, so what is this telling me here? I mean, oh, okay, wait. Is that 1 and that's 2? Okay, so 1 there, 1 there. Those 2 are covered, so that one's good, that one's good. 1, that's good. Okay, it's there. Oh, duh. You know what's easier? Numbers. We gotta look at this and be like, okay, that's 1, that's 2, and so on every single time. Moan swooper. What's going on? Crack. Cardboard. Moraff getting too big for his britches trying to reinvent Minesweeper like this. Yeah. Nice galaxy background though. Underneath the houses. Okay, so that's 1, so those are clear. 3. Okay, 2, which one is it? It belongs in a museum! Yeah. Okay, there and there. 3 there. Okay, 2. So, oh, darn it. Moved a little bit too far over. You know what? Let's just...
Time bonus.
Time bonus. Yeah, I don't care.
Time bonus.
Explode all the explosions. Okay. Ending the confusion. Clear the area. If you seem to be exploding too many bombs, TO, perhaps you need a little help. When you click on a space that has no bombs next to it, that square and all the ones next to it will open up. Look for ones in single quotes. At this point, you will probably see at least one square that has only one bomb next to it and only one covered hidden square next to it. Mark the bombs. Click the only possible bomb with the right button to mark it as a bomb. Using some logic, now you may have a bomb next to a square marked 1. Since there can only be one bomb next to it, you can now click all the other squares around it, knowing that they all must be free. Becoming an expert. There are many more complex strategies in this game, but you'll have to crank up a few neurons and find them yourself. Good luck. Okay.
Your score was 11 explosions. A new record. The record was 1,000 explosions.
Record was 1,000 explosions? Oh, okay. Alright then. Emog, comma A. There we go. Special effects. After clicking done, move the mouse around with the left button both pressed and unpressed. Note, perfect games are scored by time. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that's different. So with the mouse pressed, it puts the board back on. With the mouse unpressed, it takes the board back off. Okay, amateur mode, play till the end. Pro mode, 1 explosion ends game, or in other words, regular Minesweeper. Medium, 1 bomb per 8 squares, or advanced. 8. Yes, 8.
8.
Or advanced, 1 bomb for 5 squares. And easy, 1 bomb per 10 squares. Expert, 1 bomb per 4 squares. Or impossible, 1 bomb per 3 squares. Piece images. Rosewood and Flower from Morjong. Ah, yes, another Steve Moraff production. Hot electrons, ray-traced hot metal, 3D abstract stone, dark circles from Morjong, radioactive glow. Do we get to change these? Nope. The shareware version contains only 2 image sets. Oh, be sure to ask about our big bundle deals where you can get our whole collection for 1 low price. Menu, please. Mutant irradiated faces. Well, now I wish he'd kind of show a preview of it. Be like, if you pay me, you could have the mutant irradiated faces. Just what you've always wanted. Background. Oh, generate landscape takes a while. Generate multicolor landscape or generate banded 3D fractal. Yes, change. I'd like to see how fast this would run on my actual CPU instead of running it on the emulated Pentium 75. I'm freaking out, man. Yeah. I wonder what his algorithm is for this. The colors, Duke. The colors. Oh. I guess we're trapped here until it's done rendering as well, huh? The radiation's getting to me. Oh. Okay, well. I have to...
Time bonus.
Okay, so it shows you while it's working on it, but then it takes it away. Wait.
Time bonus.
Yeah. Does that count? You keep clicking on it while the animation's playing. So I want to see if this counts as more explosions than bombs. Hands-free exploding.
Time bonus.
So we should have like about 100 explosions off of that then, right? Oh. Actually, it doesn't care. It just lets you explode as many times as you want to, apparently.
Your score was 101 explosions. The record was 11 explosions.
Okay, some more explosions and bombs. Nice. Okay, so I guess this is actually going to be different every time if you regenerate it. So does the landscape take a longer while than the banded 3D fractal does? Because that took a while. It's like I'm breaking stuff again. Yeah, and just losing Minesweeper more times than it's possible to lose. Let's try the landscape. See what we get. Changing the image, yes. Oh, well, that doesn't seem too bad. Kind of reminds me of like the Minecraft terrain generation. Even as a little coastline and everything. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's pretty neat. Can even have this be in like 3D just by having the intensity of the color apply to a height map.
8.
8.
8.
No, that was height.
8.
Okay. Yeah, it's neat, but actual numbers. Wait, what? Choose explosion sound effect. Normal explosion, nuclear explosion, gosh darn it, or aw shucks. The shareware version only contains one sound effect for the explosion. All right, we're going to exit radiation. Get a few seconds though. We're going to get the trademark Steve Moraff pop.
Available. Radiation on CD-ROM.
Get it while it's hot.
Get radiation while it's hot. Oh, okay. I guess these are some of the other images. So there's the irradiated mutants right up here in this section. I wonder if you could use Steve Moraff as the tile in the registered version. Where's the close? The taskbar guy. Okay, done. All right. Really? VO9, copyright 1997, Giovanni Tomarello. Really is a small virtual world where you can put objects and watch them collide, break, fall, etc. Interact by changing gravity, applying forces, creating your own materials, and much more. Many examples provided. Very interesting to students and simulation lovers for Windows 95/NT. Okay. Coding idea and design. And special thanks. Okay. Parameters. Atomo? General Atomo. Total Atomos, max possible. Size moving. Average zone, max zone, specific Atomo, sequenfos. This is zone, closest zone. What? Do you have an example? I don't understand. General Atomo reporting for duty, sir. Edit bond table. Oh, what? Clicking on the chart or the graph doesn't do anything. Wait, edit curves. Oh no. I'm not sure I wanted to do that. And I can't close this. Was that it? Actions, params. Do we have an example? I'd like an example. Okay, load world. Alien. Like in the Alien movie, there is something growing inside this rectangle. Just give it a hand and press the right mouse button in the main screen and select Put Atom Here. Then enjoy yourself torturing this poor rectangle by slowly putting more and more atoms in it. Slowly equals not more and 1 every 2 seconds. Otherwise, vibrations will make it explode too early. When it blows, it's really nice and truly looks like what it should look. I made it so it should blow from the right side, but who knows? Smiley face with a double chin. Okay. Run. Oh. It's all jiggly. Okay, what did they say? Put Atomo here? I don't know which button. What did it say again? Press the right mouse button in the main screen. Select Put Atom here. I don't know if these dots are the atoms. Wait, select action to perform. Oh, wait, is it regular left clicks then? Okay, yeah, it looks like it's actually adding them. It's kind of difficult to see. It's easier to tell if I try to like click in the middle of a section that's already there. It's getting jiggly. Jello is occurring. Then links. Oh. Okay, so this in the middle is just single atoms. These ones are actually bonded together. But I would say how many it actually needs in order for it to burst. Interesting, though, getting a simulation in... Actually, wasn't there a simulation category? Yes, so there's a simulation category. Where do you put the simulation? In the miscellaneous category. Makes sense. Oh, looks like it's getting... There it goes. Getting real weak on this left side. I don't know why I'm being quiet. It's not like it's going to have any actual sound or anything. All it does is ding at us. Patiently waiting for the jello to explode. I wonder if there's any way you could like design... Oh, there it goes. And the little particles fly out all over the place. Oh no, my atomos! Oh. It'd be funny, like record a clip of this and post it on the popping subreddit. So here's a simulation for you. Okay, balloon. Oh yeah, it is balloon. This is a semi-filed helium balloon. Press the right mouse button and select Put Atom here, then go in the Actions /Atomo and put -100 as a mass. This will make so that the atoms you put in the world have a negative mass and therefore go up. Now you can slowly fill your balloon. Slowly equals not more than an atom a second, or it will blow really bad. One interesting thing to do is to lower the fluid friction to values like 990 or so. You will see that the filling becomes very realistic, but when it blows up, it is not much, smiley face. That's a lot of instructions. Simulation is running. Okay. Okay, yeah. Plop them in the balloon and it inflates. Gary's on the early years. Yep, it's the two-dimensional version. Now I wonder who's created a one-dimensional physics engine. Wouldn't be a whole lot you could do with that. Let's go nuts with it. Really throw those particles in. Ah, pop. That's nice and satisfying though. Look at that. The balloon like absolutely shreds into like multiple slivers that go flying all over the place. Balloon 2. What's different about this one? This is the same balloon but filled to the max. Follow the same procedure as before to fill it a little more and see it blow, or do whatever else. Oh, yeah. That's very Mr. Creosote. Exactly one wafer thin mint. And then he pops. Okay. Big one. This experiment shows nothing but a pendulum interesting. Oh. Punctuation, please. This experiment shows nothing but a pendulum. Interesting thing is how things appear a pair harder when they are looked with a zoom factor. Yeah, it's pendulum-ing. The shape of this is actually kind of interesting. This is like non-symmetrical. I feel like this is more the spring physics that's causing it to move back and forth than like actual gravity, but I don't know. Could put Atomos inside of it. Oh. Yay, getting jiggly. Add Atomos and you can turn anything into jello. Oh, it's escaping. Nope, it... What are these other buttons? Okay. Click on the corners to move the screen. Okay, we'll zoom in and zoom out. Oh. Drag and drop would have been nice. Okay. Blockopa. Okay. Block and red balls experiment. Run it, go to the Object Manager, Actions, and remove the Fixed Support 1. That is the small black rectangle on the left that keeps the blue blocks from falling. The blue, once the actions comes to an end, remove the wall to see the block and the ball spread on the floor, smiley face. Nothing much, I know. To see it faster, uncheck the links near the magnify buttons in the main screen. To see it smoother, lower the calculated/displayed steps. Okay, so actions, object manager, and he said remove fixed support 1. This is an odd interface. Look at this. Select action. Remove, stop, or disintegrate. I said remove, fixed support 1. I don't want this to be blocking the view when I do it. Do it. Wonder how many particles this is. It's like really stressing. It's slowing down here. There it goes. Tick, 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 tick. So if I turn this down, it'll go faster. Okay, so 0 is nothing, 1 is. Yeah, it's going. Or maybe I need to not be zoomed out this far. Oh, that is. I just figured it out, and this is bizarre. So this button right here, you click on the actual corners of this one button to scroll the screen around. Okay, and the next thing to do was remove the wall. Do it. And everything is just kind of floating. Okay, well, Classic 2. This is one of the most classic experiments here in its really, in quotes, version. Oh, right, the name of the software is really. Note that everything that goes beyond the end of the world gets eaten right away. That pretty much explains what you will see. Okay, so 2 weights. Okay. Classic experiment. Load it and let it run one more time. So I guess this ball is... Is it heavier? I don't know. Wire, slide. Doesn't have... Oh, is this the... Okay, yes, the wire connects the 2 balls to each other. So what happened the first time we ran this is that the 2 balls were connected by the wire. First ball pulled the other ball up the ramp, but as soon as it went off the bottom and got eaten by the edge of the screen, the other ball was able to fall. But the wire also kind of broke. I guess maybe it went off the top of the screen. This is kind of interesting. We're getting like a whole subcategory within the category here. I wasn't expecting to have all these different simulations in a single program. Crash. This is fun. Simply go in the Actions/Object Manager and select Wire from the object list. Then at the bottom, select Disintegrate as an action to perform, and then press the button. The blue block is made of a special material that will break more easily. Repeating this experiment usually gives different results since the hammer is not totally still at the beginning of the simulation, so it depends on where it is when you break the wire. Also, the block is again made out of jello and fluctuating quite a bit there. All right, get this into position and delete the... They said disintegrate this time instead of remove. Disintegrate. Splat. It's like Digital Gallagher hitting the blue watermelon with the Sledge-O-Matic. Dive 2. Simple dive experiment, smiley face. Just run and enjoy the diving object. After everything calms down a bit, press the right mouse button in the main window and select Remove Selected from the menu. This way you will create a hole in the container by removing the selected atoms. You will see that the object will soon be stuck. Block the water from flowing. Check the links checkbox to see it more clearly. When this happens, simple go in the Actions/Object Manager, select Diver, then from the Actions list, select Disintegrate or Remove, and press the Do It or the Doit button. See, I can see the... Okay, so they want me to... where is it? Remove selected atoms. Oh. Okay, well, I didn't specifically choose that, but I guess maybe it had it pre-selected for me or something. Yep, it's got a hole in the... Oh yeah, these pixels are so tiny, there's like no chance of anybody seeing that actually, is there? Wait, big dots. Okay, yeah, that's better. Big dots and links on. So it opened up right here. All the red dots are spilling out the hole in the basin here. And just like they mentioned, the little blue thing has clogged the hole, and now the liquid is no longer draining. Now it says to disintegrate the diver. Do it. And just like that, all of its atoms are able to spill out the hole in the basin along with the rest of the sink's contents. Gambling? Oh, Plinko! A gambling thing, smiley face. Just run it. It's so slow, though. Does it have gravity turned on? Wait, did they say higher numbers on this was faster or lower numbers? Oh, okay, turning it up makes it faster. Because it's a number of simulation steps versus how many times it updates the display. It's too bad we don't have the soundboard for that. It could be pressing the button for the bom 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 bom. Wow. Price is Right sound. Oh, the remaining balls though got stuck in the hopper up here. It's like this one's like perfectly preventing the other two from making it out. Load world. Gas. Gas 1. Oh, big dots. This is the standard container used in most experiments. Gravity, friction, delta T, frames, etc. are all set to reasonable values. Only one material is defined. Okay. So you have this container with a whole bunch of particles bouncing around. Let's see. Select. How do we... I wanted to put a hole in this container and see how many of the particles would spill out. House. Oh, it's just a empty version of the previous thing. Pendant. This just gives you this pendant. It's nice to play around. Changing the value for gravity, just run it, and while it runs, change the value for gravity, param/experiment slowly to around 60, then to 0, etc. Oh, so right now it's being pulled down by gravity, but if you do like negative gravity, it'll float up and things like that. Pendant 2. Simple experiment, kind of nice to see that it varies a lot if you change any of the parameters, especially the force multiplier, therefore making the wires stronger or less strong. Oh, so it drops the chain onto the top, or it drops the weight on the top of it and it breaks the chain. Dun, dun, dun. Slide. The slide. This is a very simple experiment. As you will run it, the first block will fall on the slide and hit the second. I have used some special settings, delta T to 3 instead of 2, fluid friction to 998 instead of 999. to prevent a molecular explosion due to the high delta T, smiley face, and some added gravity to make the simulation a little bit faster and more entertaining. After the action stopped, you can still get some of the object by selecting some atoms and applying a force or a speed, but be careful with this. So to lift them and make them fall of the slide again, see action/interact. Okay. Spike. Okay, yeah. The spike. This experiment shows how links among atoms do break as we would expect them to do. Ooh, that cut that cleanly in half. Are you not entertained? Yeah. It's kind of mean, but at the same time, we're just literally reading what it actually says. So. Note that the gravity was set to a non-standard value, and that the material used both for the ball and the spike is a slight modification of the original one, made so that it would break more easily, smiley face. It's fun to design other objects, actions/blacksmith, and have them fall on the spike. Spike 2. Spike harder? Or electric boogaloo? Oh, and this one starts out with the previously bisected ball in the bottom. The spike 2. This is nice, smiley face. Just run it. See spike for more notes. Ah, okay, so it just cleanly cuts the rectangle into 2 squares. What would actually be fun is if you make something even tougher than the spike, and so it falls and lands on it, and the spike goes and crunches instead of cutting whatever it is in half. Tarzan. It's like a swinging chain then. Tarzan, smiley face. This is a very simple experiment that shows how you can create wires. More of a bungee jumping cable than a steel wire or anything hard. It's pretty interesting to see how the experiment changes when you totally remove the fluid friction. The first swings are very realistic, but then the energy conservation or creation, smiley face with double chin, laws makes it so that it never stops and will eventually break. So run it and see how it falls. Then, for additional fun, go into Action/Interact, check the Apply button, and select Force, and press the mouse button in the white area to select how much force and in which direction. As you move the mouse in there, you will see the effects of your force applied to the selected atom at the end of the wire, the bigger one. As always, you can select or deselect others, but you blah blah, yeah, okay. Kind of like running out of breath here from reading all these descriptions. Tarzan. Thenet. After some rearranging, controller number 2 held up to some Zelda 2 practice. Ooh. Rotation of membranes and or just general jiggling with the screws out. Yeah. Remember my speedrunning controller? I only put like 2 screws back into it, I think, or maybe 3. So I can easily get into it. I remember during the height of the height, not 8. Okay, whatever, 8. At the 8 of the Star Tropics action, I was taking the controller apart and cleaning off the board in between every completed run. Though there were some phantom up presses, it seems like the left edge of the D-pad needs to be held down to get a left press with no up. Yeah. I know, I think that with that's normal to some degree, with like great amounts of attempting, I can get diagonal presses while rocking on a side direction. But then you get the wonderful, fantastic, not a bad idea, the graphite dust builds up pretty quick, yeah. And then you've got the lovely Switch Pro controller where it's like extremely easy to hit diagonals when you don't want to. I guess this is supposed to be the net. Yep, the net. Real quick. Nothing to do with the movie. I didn't know there was a movie. This experiment is nice to watch. See the Net 2 for the sequel, smiley face. You might want to try raising the multiplier to make the net more resistant. Okay, so the boulder, whatever, is going to land on the net. It's pretty nice. The net deforms slightly but does not break. You rotated the D-pad and switched the faceplate. Yeah, the other thing I'm wondering about too is the actual big black button portion of the D-pad itself. Because I feel like the edges could get smoothed off from the thumb running across them, and you lead to a button that's no longer symmetrical. Like as a result of that. It's nice though, yeah. So the net was a net. Hydrate. Oh, okay, yeah, there's the net too. And also the final RWD to take a look at in Really. Same as the net, but with a nice iron block that will follow the balls and give the final touch. It's going to take a while, though. Make it go quicker like that. Yep. So the balls are going to roll off the net, and the block is going to rip through the net. Snap. Exactly as predicted. Wow. That's more of an elastic band as far as the net goes, huh? Though that's really jiggly. Yeah, that was neat. Oh my. Romance writer. Every life needs a little romance. And if you can generate it in microseconds on a desktop computer, so much the better. By AHA! Exclamation point Software Inc. Oh, freeware from the Family Games Web Center, familygames.com. So the maker of Uncle Julius and Santa. Suddenly can't remember all the names of those. What was one? Santa's Secret Valley, right. And then we got the sequel that we haven't gotten to yet, which is All Aboard for Santa. Well, this is appropriate for family. It's from Family Games, so we should be safe to take a look at it. It's not that kind of romance. Start Romance Writer. Yep. Home of Santa's Secret Valley and Twisted Tales. Home of Uncle Julius and the Anywhere Machine. Come by for a visit. Lots to see and do. Romance Writer's illustrations came from a set of 36 Spanish movie posters from the 60s and 70s. We found the collection on the web pages of Connecticut-based artist Chris Bird, and there's a website which I know that this website works, so this website probably has significantly less chance of successfully working. 1984 hit Take on Me, yeah. I was thinking, but okay, here we go. Fear under the trees. Waiting alone in the secret alcove they had both come to know so well, with the aroma of fresh mulberry pies wafting in from outside, Lady Pamela thought once more of Edwin, the mysterious stranger with the large dog. Typo for large dong, maybe. He was now, according to three... Hey, thank you for following. We appreciate lurkers, so have a good time. He was now, according to 3 independent witnesses, prospecting for silver in the Andes. Then came an abrupt fanfare from the long silent trumpets, and she leapt to her feet with hope and alarm in her eyes. He was here! Our love will outlast eternity, sweetheart, he blurted, drawing her to him as a moth to a lantern wick. And as the music in her heart rose to a new crescendo of happiness, she took a moment to plan some of the details of their prenuptial agreement. Oh, well, I mean, on the plus side, you know, better to make sure that's taken care of. Yes, prospecting for silver in the Andes. Yeah. We need another one, don't we? Click. Okay, love under the influence. Oh boy. Waiting alone in the great oak-paneled library with the shouts of the street hawkers wafting in from outside, the wholly heartbroken Heather thought once more of the Parisian pirate Pierre, the mysterious stranger with the large dog again. He was now, according to the gypsy women, struggling for life in the intensive care ward. Oh no. Then came the sound she had been longing to hear, and she felt her heart suddenly beat with a new wild rhythm. He was here! I've thought of you every minute I've been away, my dewy, doll-faced delight, he boomed, pressing his lips to hers, and as he excitedly began to show her his plans for the villa they were to share, she wordlessly let her body melt against his own. Okay. We got a maximize button. What does that do? Oh, actually makes it bigger. Okay. Now we have full screen romance writer. One more. The darkest stars. Waiting alone in the great oak-paneled library with the scent of almond blossoms and frangipani wafting in from outside, Beth thought once more of Dr. Kin, the bold bandito who had been so gentle in her arms. He was now, according to Brother Boris, drinking himself to death in the company of the hateful Louise. Then came the sound she had been longing to hear, and she shut her eyes tight for one moment of silent prayer. He was here! I couldn't stay away, sweetheart, he husked, passion igniting his strong features, and as he went down on his knees and implored her to forgive him, she wondered if this would be a good time to remind him about the books he had borrowed. I'm curious how exactly this works. Okay, close. Oh, it did install, huh? Let's take a peek in the directory and see if that reveals any information. Romance. File ID, install log, readme. We got romance.exe, romance.ac8, uninstaller, story.str. Oh, okay. Open this in the old notepad. Okay. Title, asterisk in. Waiting alone in the wait place with the waft item wafting in from outside. Heroine thought once more of hero, the hero description. He was now, according to informant, hero activity dot asterisk in. Then came signal and she reaction. He was here. Fond remark, pet name, he said embrace. And as finale, she denouement. Okay. Titles, the darkest night, love under the stars, darkest burning constant passion of the perilous. Okay, so I guess you could actually customize this then if you wanted to add some more stuff to these lists. Love, stars, wait, place, waft item. Let's see, where's their help file? Maybe it actually talks about this. Read me. Welcome. Okay, welcome to Romance Writer, a text. Eight, apparently. Welcome to Romance Writer, a text toy for Windows 3.1 and Windows 95. It's freeware. You can use it for as long as you like without payment. Yes, thank you for 8. Without payment and without having to register. You may redistribute it without restriction except no files in the distribution may be altered. It may not be included in for-profit program collections and compilations, whether on magnetic disk or CD-ROM or any other medium. I don't know. I think they might have had some amount of profit in mind when they were manufacturing this, but who knows? Maybe they got written permission, because that's the other thing too, is they say with written permission, you can do whatever you want to. Ooh, Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. Hope you enjoy playing it, etc. Okay, so they do not talk about modifying the file. Well, I'll do some off-stream homework here and try modifying that file later and see if it's customizable or not. Okay. Oh. Well, now we have Sheet Music Designer. Prints tabulature, a utility to print blank music paper on letter-sized paper. With this program, you can print treble and bass staves, along with guitar tablature. We can just run it as is. So, good option for what style you want, margins, closing brackets, line thickness. Tetris line only comes in one thickness. Thinking of the line piece sound clip. We can't even preview it, can we? All right. Oh, 30-day evaluation copy. Licensed to, your name goes here. Well, how much, for that matter, in 30 days, I'm sure you could real easily print off one sheet of every single combination of these. I don't think print to PDF would have been around back then. Just go through and print all of these to PDF and be like, okay, now I can just open the PDF and print any one of these off again anytime I want to. How much is registration? To view the registration form, click on the picture glyph above. Okay, enclosed within is $9.95 US to register my copy of Sheet Music Designer. I understand that in return for my registration, I will receive a password key by mail that will remove all registration reminders, i.e. all nag screens and watermarks. Also, all future upgrades are free. Just download the latest version and apply the password key. If you wish to receive the latest version on floppy diskette, then include an extra $4. Disk size desired, add extra $3. Hold up, what? It's like $3 extra if you want anything other than whatever floppy diskette size he decides to send to you. I don't know. We have conflicting information here. Allow 2 to 3 weeks for delivery. Registrants who live in Canada, Australia, United Kingdom, or Europe may choose to pay in their native currency if you mail cash. Otherwise, a money order in US dollars will be required. If mailing foreign cash, convert first to US dollars using the correct exchange rate and wrap well in paper. No coins. Foreign addresses add $1.50 extra for airmail rate. I mean, if you could mail a floppy disk overseas for like $5.50, you're doing pretty good back in 1998. I can't imagine what that costs now. Close that one up. Oh, we got a whole registration form. Evaluation copy. If you like this program, continue using it. You must register using this form. Registration for use on one PC is $9.95. Individual's name, street address, city, state, zip code, country, phone number, email. This key number obtained after you register. How did you obtain this program? Okay, so you fill this out and it prints it. Verify. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, is this all based on the information? It's not doing anything. I guess it recognizes that the format of the password key isn't even valid, so it's not even trying. I was wondering if this is like that one where your registration key is based off of your first name, last name, and the town where you live. So if you were to like share your key online, you'd basically be doxing yourself to everybody that was pirating the game off of you. So it's like, that's one way to discourage people from doing it, at least until they write their own key gen, and then you have George W. Bush White House put in as the registration information. Okay. Oh, now we have a twofer. Same program in both Windows 3.1 and Windows 95 versions. Yeah, and the description is basically the same for both of them, just with the operating system swapped out. So these are probably going to be the same thing. So we'll just look at Windows 3.1 this time, and then just a quick peek at Windows 95, just to make sure they didn't change it too much. So, slide puzzle. Windows 3.1 version. 2.1. Slide puzzle is a new variation of the old slide puzzle where you have to get 15 numbers in order. Besides the default numbers, slide puzzle has letters and 2 pictures. The puzzle can be either 4x4 or 5x5. It has a timer that lets you know how long it takes you to solve it, and keeps the best 5 times for each bitmap. To slide a tile, simply click it. Slide puzzle will let you know when the puzzle is solved. We can just run it without installing. Nice. Oh, this is what the puzzle solution looks like. To scramble the blocks and start the puzzle, click OK. New bitmap. Numbers, letters, bolt, Santa. Bolts. Okay, yeah. Yeah, 2 bolts. But there's also a nut here, which is kind of the reverse of the typical inventory count, isn't it? Oh boy. Now my bolts are all scrambled. Now this looks like that would be a bit of a pain in the ass to solve, so let's just put it on numbers. I'll do just 1 round of sliding tile. Where's 4? Oh, 4 is over here. Gotta work my way around backwards so I can feed the 3 and the 4 up into the corner. So the interesting thing about the sliding tile puzzle is that it's actually a puzzle that has parity to it. So if you take the pieces out of the puzzle and put them back in again, if you don't put them back in the right order, you get a puzzle which cannot be solved. And here we are in the traditional end game, where now you gotta get these last ones put back without mutating the rest of the puzzle too badly. Okay, so 14, 15, so now I just need to get the 13 over on the other side there. Ta-da! Oh no, it's shutting down my operating system. Congratulations, you solved it. Oh, nice. A double-double. We got a double exclamation point on the congratulations and a double exclamation point on the you solved it. Your time is one of the 5 best for the bitmap numbers. Oops. Okay. Place. Puzzle master. Oh, nothing happened. At least it didn't crash. It was probably trying to write to an INI file in the same directory as the executable, which, because I ran it off of the CD, would do nothing. Well, actually, typically it would crash the program, but I guess they accounted for that. Good job. Oh, you can't just run the Windows 95 version. You actually have to install it. Well, that's a difference. So it's a good thing I decided to take a quick peek after all. Complete. Slide puzzle. I think the numbers might look slightly different on this one than they did before. Let me find the folder. I want to see if this actually is a bitmap of text instead of it just drawing the text onto the tiles. Be an easier way of programming the engine instead of actually having one mode where it puts text onto the tiles. Just have bitmaps for everything. Slide. Oh, they're not separate bitmap files. They're all in the exe. Yep, there's a sliding wave. So they just ripped off Microsoft's tada.wave and included it in their setup program. Copyright was very loose when it came to shareware. As far as the law was concerned, it was exactly as problematic then as it is now. Well, slightly less so, because you got DMCA now, which is its own can of worms. Like we've had plenty of these games already and things where you load it up and it plays like voice clips recorded off of The Simpsons and stuff like that. And you're just like, yeah. But now we have stunning images, literally from around the world. An out-of-this-world Windows puzzle game using NASA images. Extremely flexible, choose any numbers of pieces from 4 to 2,000. Hall of Fame for your best scores. Save puzzles, solution hints, music, sound effects, simple mouse interface, and much more. Supports any Windows graphics mode. Adapting as you switch displays. Requires a Visual Basic runtime. Available separately. Readme.bat batch file instead of like a .txt or something that, you know, makes sense. Oh, this is another one of the Winzel series. So Winzel is like a generic puzzle engine, and then they published lots of puzzle packs for it. So I guess each separate puzzle pack got to have its own entry in the shareware collection as a result of that. Winzel, oh, you have exceeded the Winzel 30-day evaluation period. To continue using Winzel, you must register it. Thank you for supporting the shareware concept. Well, oh. Says I must register, but then it lets me play anyway. Don't forget to register, says the psychedelic balloon. All right, new game. Wait, this isn't even the... Hold it. Hold on. Where did they put the... Applications, games, bench wars, romance writers... Where did they put that? Okay. Put it in a separate folder just in case a previous Winzel is causing interference with that.
8.
8.
8.
Good old 8.
8.
8. Okay, Winzel 2. Dun, 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 dun. Where's that? Wait, there's Midas? Okay, and number 2. Okay, and number 3. Kind of like that number 3. Okay, and again with the exceeding of the GeoPuz Winzel geography puzzles, a special Winzel puzzle set. Well, this is supposed to be the... Wait, ding... Oh, hang on. What is... Files were in Misc. It's loading this off the CD. Smooth Midas, yeah. They got some good stuff for some of these. Okay, so this is loading off the CD. Oh, okay. As soon as I tell it to go to the C drive. Okay, so we got classic image. I'm sure it's well known who is actually in this photograph. I'm not the big enough space nerd to look at that and be like, oh yeah, that's such and such. I got somebody on the spacewalk here. Let's try this one. Oh, 8 by 8 is much too large of a puzzle. See, this idea has been well covered many times. We just want a quick demonstration. Oh, unregistered copy is limited to 10 by 10 puzzles. That's still insane. Ooh. How does this work again? Oh. Okay. Yes, this has got the weird setup of you left click one, and then you right. Whoop. Hey, jazzball noise. You left click on one, and then you right click on the other, and then it swaps the two of them. Oh, peaks. Well, no peaks for us. 9 swaps. 8.
8.
Yeah, 8.
8.
Correct swaps for a total percentage of 89%. Hey, number 1 on the Winzel Hall of Fame list. Elite group of me. And I guess also me when we did Italy with an even smaller puzzle than that one. That's fine. Yep, that's Winzel yet again. Who knows how many more times we're going to hear from Winzel before we get to the end of this. Where's our ordering thing? Let's take a peek at this. Special version of Winzel. Additional collection of high-quality puzzle images using NASA photography, including first extravehicular activity performed during Gemini 4. 2 of the same one, I guess. Hopefully not the same picture. Gemini 8 spacecraft launched from Kennedy Space Center. Mating of Lunar 1 module with spacecraft Lunar Module Adapter 7. Liftoff of Apollo 11. Liftoff of Apollo 11. View of Earth rising over Moon's horizon taken from Apollo 11. Astronaut egresses lunar module on lunar surface. Astronaut on lunar surface near leg of lunar module. Astronaut walks on lunar surface near leg of lunar module. Astronaut after deployment of EASEP on surface of moon. View of a full moon photographed from Apollo 11 spacecraft. Astronaut drives the lunar roving vehicle during first EVA. Astronaut during Apollo 14 EVA on the moon. View of Apollo 14 lunar module on the moon. Astronaut drives the lunar roving vehicle. Launch of unmanned Skylab 1 space vehicle. And Lake Powell, Colorado River, UT, and Grand Canyon, Arizona. Plus a special utility that lets you turn any image into a Winzel puzzle image. Oh, okay, $20, $5 shipping, 25 total. How did you obtain your copy of Space Puzzle? Where? Pink CD. When? No clue. So this only talks about this one set. It doesn't have all of their stuff on there. Do they have a catalog? Image list. Oh, okay, here's the... Yeah, that's a lot of image sets. Special offers, other stuff. Number of image sets ordered times $10. How much is the entire complete collection? They do have the list here, though, of what's in all of the sets. Let's do Control F for special. Control. Ooh, Windows 95 Notepad. You can't do Control F. You have to actually do search and find. This is dumb. F3 is still find next, but they didn't put Control F in for find. Special for special offer. Special offers, and that was just the... Yeah, that was just the NASA space images. Also, art quiz puzzle sets 1 through 4. I want to know about the even more special offer where you can get every single image set they have and not have to pay like $800.
8.
No swap. Okay. Butter Winzel win. Yeah, good old butter. Tee hee 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 hee. But let's get started. Oh my, did something happen? I don't know. Maybe it was the wind. Stunning images. Okay. TC Skirmish. A 3D capture the flag paintball shooting game where the objective is to capture the opposing flag. WIN95. Well, if this is the same TC as all of the others, we know this is going to have the same problem where it freezes the virtual machine. So we'll bypass that one. Interesting, though, that there was two different capture the... Wait, no, it wasn't. The other one wasn't capture the flag. The other one was paintball. I do have something capture the flag related that I can show sometime, though, if we go and start doing DOS deep dives. Because I got a pile of DOS shareware floppies, which probably don't work anymore, but I can probably find them online. Turbo Time Killer! Exclamation point. Nothing to do? Try this. TTK is a Windows game you can learn in about a minute. Play while you're on the phone or watching TV. Busy? TTK can even play itself. No other game wastes time faster, yet TTK is free. You can order extra playing pieces if you want. Playing pieces? TTK will poke a satisfying hole in a dull afternoon. Program and artwork by Pinnacle Software, in business since 1986. Visit us at users.aol.com, true mark of quality, /psoftinfo. Okay. What do they mean about extra pieces? Oh, hey, we can run it without installing. Let's go. Illegal function call. Oh, okay, we cannot. Back to miscellaneous. TTK. Yeah, explosion. I'm going to install it this time. Oh, custom. It's a custom installer. How about that? Okay, thank you for your interest in our game, Turbo Time Killer. Click continue to proceed. And a scroll bar for some reason that doesn't serve any useful function. Yeah, install all files. I never understood why making the shortcut was the portion of this that took the longest. What is turned on over here? Oh, okay. Error loading from file. Find target. Nothing dumb like read only? Nope, no, that's fine. ttk.exe. Error loading from file. Which file? Well, that one was a failure. Order. Where is the... Okay, here it is. Product number, signature, name shown on credit card, card number, expiry, 10 extra blocks, 20 extra blocks. Easy mailer envelope. Do not use this envelope for credit card orders. Credit card orders should be mailed to Public Software Library, Houston, Texas. Postage from US to Canada is 40 cents. Okay, well, it's $10 for 10 extra blocks, $16 for 20 extra blocks. How much is like the actual program, though? Or is the program itself free and the blocks are where they get you? I mean, I want to know what this even is. Where's there's no README, there's no help file. Well, I guess we're just left in the dark on that one. Unless maybe I can try installing it somewhere else some other time, you know? I guess that's just what I'm going to have to do is try loading it on something else and see if it works. Maybe I can seek it out on the internet. That's possible too. The files that are included on the CD could just be broken. You know, it's always possible. Oh. Some of you will know where this is eventually leading to. But next we have Twinkle Bulbs, version 2.6.
8.
8. 2.6. 2 plus 6 is 8.
8.
But I don't think it's that clever to recognize that. Windows 95 screensaver with many features. Configurable MIDI/music path. More bulb styles, including photorealistic bulbs. Falling snow screensaver. Falling leaves screensaver. Can now draw in its own taskbar and not interfere with Windows apps/desktop flashing patterns. System tray icon user selectable. Okay. Gotta install this one. Oh. Bright green background. Okay, well, let's move this for a second. Look at this. Custom picture. Candy cane. Gingerbread man. Mistletoe. Red light. Pumpkin. Yep, good old Christmas pumpkins. Tree, star, hot pepper. Another light. Oven mitt. And it's like a stocking. Boy, I'd love to learn more about Christmas around these people's houses, though. That's Barefoot Productions. Yeah. Start when Windows starts, no, but run after installation, yes. Oh, I saw Midis. Please register if you haven't done so already. Thank you for support. README, nah. This program is developed entirely from scratch and should not be confused with some... Okay, I was reading that. You may register... Wait. Oh, yes, there we go. Please support the shareware concept. There's that good old shareware concept again. Register for $15 and the completed registration form. Now we're just going to proceed. Ooh. Twinkle Bulbs. Okay. Oh, it doesn't... Well, I kind of thought that would have an effect right away. We can have bells, cactus, candy canes, chili peppers, Easter eggs, fish, hearts, holly, mini bulbs, mittens, normal, patio lanterns, pumpkins, random round shamrocks, smiley face, snowflakes, snowman, Star of David, stars, stockings, transparent, US flag, and Xmas trees. They should also have like pink flamingos and like little tiki lights, you know, for like a good summer cookout. I guess this is xmastune.mid that's playing right now. 12 Days of Christmas. Wait, no, this is 12 Days of Christmas. What is... one second. Okay, so I shut the door for noise reasons, and Derpy was in here, so I was like, okay, he probably wants to go out by now, so I let him outside of the room. So I got 12 days, first Noel, Little Town of Bethlehem, Little Drummer Boy, Frosty the Snowman, Jingle Bells, First Noel, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Still, I don't know, We Three Kings of Orientar. Oh, Shadow decomputerizing immediate surroundings. Alright, have fun with the turtles. Watch out for the pizzas. We Wish You a Merry Christmas. What child is this? And Xmas Tune. I wonder if Xmas Tune is just like, wait, it says it's playing now. Music setup is available to registered users only. This allows you to maintain your music files, select a path for MIDI files, etc. 8. Okay. Startup options, drawing on taskbar, zoom window effects, flash keyboard LEDs. Oh wait, there's an apply button. So if xmastune.mid is 12 days of Christmas.
8.
So it's 2 different versions of Christmas. Yeah, I guess. Yep, that one's First Noel. What about the other one then? It's also Noel. Okay, I guess they just put they just doubled up some of their favorite stuff. So Falling Snow preview. Unregistered copy, please register. Okay. Little bitty tiny snow particles. Yep, and they are in fact collecting at the bottom of the screen. So, nice. What's warp drive? Okay, so same as like the Windows, Flying Windows or Starfield, but it has different colored. Actually, it's kind of like halfway in between the two then, because if you do the Flying Windows screensaver, it has different colored windows, and if you do the Starfield, it's just all white, whereas this has all different color pixels flying towards you, exploding fireworks. Okay, basic particles. Looks pretty good. Falling leaves. Oh, and these pile up just like the snowflakes do. There's a bit of odd jank going on though with the layering. However, it paints these onto the bottom. See, there's some sections of this where the leaf falls and the black outline of it erases the other stuff that's already there. Caterpillar. Ah. Suddenly centipede. Blank screen, well, kind of, except it keeps the lights going at the top. Sparks. Yeah, I guess so. It's basically like the Starfield, but with the gravity turned up on the particle engine so that the particles fall instead of scattering out in all directions like stars. Let's put this on random. Oh, that's what it means by random. Change bulbs. Strange. Missing. Broken and burnt out. So that doesn't work depending on what type of strand of lights it is, because you know how a lot of them, if you pull one of the bulbs out, or if a bulb burns out, the whole thing goes out. Because they don't have the bulbs wired in there, so that way the whole strand doesn't go out. Like it's in series. Calendar. Only registered users have access to the calendar functions. Well, I kind of want to know, I mean, they should always have it pop up, but have it not do anything. Because, like, I want to know what the MIDI setup looks like. I want to know what the calendar looks like. And options for the lights. And none, random, altogether, chase, alternating, some bulbs flash, single chase, pairs, and ping pong. Get it back on the bells just so we can see it ping pong properly. So you just got a single light that goes to one end. Well, I thought it would... Oh, wait. Reverse... Okay, I don't know then, because it's not really ping-ponging, it's just ping-ing. It goes one way, but then it's like dark for a long time. Although I can see flickering. Maybe the algorithm was just messed up in that or something. Idle process. Wait. Allows lights to be drawn without hogging CPU time. Oh, so it's hogging CPU time right now? Draw in own taskbar? Whoa. Oh, okay. In the window I can maximize real quick. Ah, so it uses that particular API. So yeah, there's an API you can use to create windows that dock to the side of your monitor, and it works the same way as the Windows taskbar. So now this has its own dedicated area at the top of the screen, and it's not going to like I maximize this, it doesn't fill up this top area, so that's what that does. I actually have no idea if that API even still works or not. It was kind of rare to see that used. Anyway, only draw on desktop? What do you mean by that? Turn off drawing on taskbar again. Oh. Well, I dragged this window up into its lighting area, and now it's kind of scribbled all over the top of it. I can fix that though. Move it off to the side, move it off to the other side. And now it's all clean. Guess that's it. Nothing else really to look at. Yeah, not yet. Could go down to the taskbar to get rid of the midis, because apparently I think you need to listen to the Christmas music 24 hours a day. Well, actually, no. See, back then you turn on your computer, you'd use it for like a couple of hours, and you'd actually shut the computer down. I mean, I guess most people might still do that way, but now they just put it into sleep mode. I leave mine on all the time because I've got stuff running in the background, you know? And it's not going to work if it's in sleep mode. All right, what was his name again? Like J.R. Bear or something like that. But now we get a whole series of things here. So Umakbear. Umakbear allows you to select different picture parts of bears. Umakbear has 3 body part selections for you to mix or match. The sections include head, mid, and bottom. 3 sections will have 10 picture choices, 5 in the shareware version, to choose from. To use the Umakbear software, click on the picture in the category selected. The corresponding picture will be displayed in the box to the right of your selection. Requires Windows and a mouse. Oh boy. Okay, so this is going to be the same problem for all of these. So we are going to preemptively copy all of these to the desktop. Windows, desktop, copy to subdirectory. I wish this would remember what directory you put it in, but okay, bear, girl, man. Good old Umakzoo. Okay, so to reiterate, starting with, well, actually, let's actually install all these as well. Let's make this more smooth. Okay, Umakbear installed. Whoop. Umakgirl. Of course, all of them installing straight into C because it's far less frowned upon in Windows 3.1 days. You know, I got another cool thing we can look at one times. Nickelodeon Director's Lab. It's kind of like a jank animation program of sorts. Okay, then we can have this running in the background again, so we'll be ready to go with those descriptions. So we're on bear. Whoop. Umakbear. Please register this program after 30-day trial period. Oh, this program has been registered with the Library of Congress for copyright protection. I didn't know you could do that. You may make copies of this shareware program and share them with your friends. You must register this shareware program after 30 days. No parts of this program, writings, or icons may be altered. So we got Papa Bear. Oh, it doesn't talk to you? I'm going to come up with names for all of them then. Yeah, you pick your icons and match them together. It shows you these ones, but it just says order now if you select them. Interesting though, because it shows you the pictures here. I wonder if these are the same files. I know it included the warning about not modifying things, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
8.
Yes, 8.
8.
9 and 99. So you could rename the files if you wanted to have access to the remaining parts. Using your mouse, click on the bear pictures above. In the green section are bear heads, in the blue section are bear mid areas, and in the yellow section are bear bottoms. Have a berry good time. jrsoftbear at AOL.com. What was the name of that other one made by the same person? Buttface? Or something like that? Is that in this category? Yeah, Buttface. A butt-kicking
8.
game. But we all know that's not true. It's actually same thing as this, like paper doll type thing where you make a face out of a butt. It makes more sense if you see it in action. But after Umakbear is Umakgirl. Umakgirl allows you to select different picture parts of women wearing excuse me a minute. Provide as is with no warranty, blah, blah, blah. Do I agree to terms? Yes. Okay. Obviously, I didn't expect anything. Didn't expect anything, but I had to make completely certain. Okay, back to Umakgirl. Okay. Umakgirl allows you to select different picture parts of women wearing lingerie. The parts are icons and not actual pictures. Oh, well, I could have actually gone ahead and read that. The pictures are just like you would find in a clothing catalog. No R-rated stuff. I should have read that first. Read the whole thing instead of just being like, Okay. Umakgirl has 4 body part sections for you to mix and match. Ooh, an upgrade from the other stuff we've looked at from them. Sections include head, mid, thigh, and leg. Each of the 4 sections will have 10 picture choices to choose from. To use the Umakgirl software, click on the name of the picture in the category selected. The corresponding picture will be displayed in the box to the right of your selection. Requires Windows and a mouse. So there it is. So demo version, we can look at number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. But then, same as with the previous, anything 6 and higher, so it just says order now. Oh, now we know that JR Soft is John Radatz. I don't know if his name was listed like that before. Wonder why the G's are capitalized on thigh and leg. Yeah, I see. Interesting. And it's consistent too. It's like pressing the G key does anything. No. If it were underlined, I would be thinking, is that the shortcut key? Yeah, and they got a warranty disclaimer as well. The software Umakgirl is provided as is. There are no warranties of any kind associated with this program. The entire cost of any necessary servicing, repairs, or correction of any kind is the responsibility of the user. This doesn't feel like the kind of program that would require that kind of disclaimer on it, but whatever. Umak previews. He also says Umak Home, Umakzoo, and Buttface. Umak Home, we haven't seen that. Okay. Umak Home is a software program which allows you to choose from different pictures and make a home. You click on selected pictures for each of the 3 levels to put it into the desired square, displayed as a sample creation from Umak Home. Okay, that's kind of interesting. $7 though for this fantastic creation. Know Your. Oh, okay. The Know Your software series is now available for your home computer use. The Know Your software will have a picture and overview of some of the parts of the appliance. Also, there is a possible cause if section. If you're having this problem, then this part might be the possible cause. Know Your software is only meant as an informational guide to your appliance. It is not intended to instruct the user in self-repair. Hopefully, it will give you a better understanding of your appliance. For all service, contact an authorized service center. Order your favorites now, only $15 each. Wait, 50? Okay, that's a bit much. We got Know Your Vac, Know Your MW microwave, Know Your DW dishwasher, Know Your RNG random number generator. Actually, it says range. Know Your Ref refrigerator, Know Your Whoosh WSH washer, and Know Your Dry. Don't repeat yourself. Dryer. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, $105 to get the entire Know Your library. Move Umak. Oh. If you do not want the software program Umakgirl in the Umak group, you can move it to a different Windows group. Click on the Umakgirl icon and drag it to the program group of your choice. You may want to make a new program group for Umakgirl first before moving it. You can see your Windows manual if needed for more information on creating a program group. Okay, yeah. Yeah. In the days when Windows actually came with a actual manual too. That's wild. Okay, well, Umakman allows you to select different picture parts of men wearing underwear, W-A-R-E. The parts are icons and are not actual pictures. The pictures are just like you would find in a catalog, no R-rated stuff. Umakman has 4 body part sections for you to mix or match. Sections include head, mid, thigh, and leg. Each of the 4 sections will have 10 picture choices, 5 in the share version to choose from. To use the software, click on blah, blah, blah. Yeah, nothing unique. Okay. Let's start with number 1. 1, 1, and 1. Ah, and just like in Mario Odyssey, nibble percent achieved. we got the 2 pixels, and that's. Oh, check out number 2 combination next. Okay, number 3. It's like a difference between 1 and 3. Like very slight differences there. 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. They got that like 80s 80s glam rock hair going on. And finally, order now. Order now, order now. Same message about moving the program icon. Same advertisement for the Know Your series. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, pick your favorite combination. Do we got bare feet, or is it? Okay, yeah, that one's got bare feet. Yeah, and then, again, warranty disclaimer for some reason. About, developed using Visual Basic 3 for Microsoft Windows. Umakman software was written and programmed by John Radatz. Enjoy making your Cybermen. Insert Doctor Who reference here. Oh, order print to printer or my printer took a dump. Okay. So you make man $7, you make girl $7, you make home $7, you make zoo $7, butt face $7. 1 for 7, 2 for 12, 3 for 8, teen, or 4 for 25. Include your check or money order for the proper amounts. Can you order this and the Know Your series at the same time, or do they require separate order forms? It's going to be lost information now. And then, of course, Umakzoo. Allows you to mix and match different picture parts of animals. Parts are icons and not actual pictures. Umakzoo has 3 animal part sections for you to mix or match. Sections include head, mid, and lower. Each of the 3 S. The corresponding picture will be displayed in the box to the right of your selection. Somebody highlighted something with the mouse and hit delete here accidentally at some point. Yeah, the nice thing about this program, though, is it has sound effect.
Bear. Bunny. Chicken. Elephant.
And, of course, the fan favorite.
Frog.
Oh, yeah. That's good stuff right there. Goodbye, Buttface, yeah. And this one actually has previews in it for the other Umakes. Like all of them. Well, not all of them, but some of them. So this covers home, girl, Buttface, but not man. Still is the same thing about the Know Your previews. I wonder if all these were made first, and then he branched off into other types of things. Oh yeah, and I still like this detail how so there's a thing called groups. So you can create a group and put all of your related radio buttons in. So that way you could have one chicken selected on the top, one chicken selected in the middle, and one chicken selected in the bottom. But this, he didn't bother putting the groups in. So as you switch through the different parts, it's like, if you don't know what these pictures are, you have like no idea what the other two things are. Because they don't stay checked. Oh well. Bye-bye, exit Umakzoo, yes. Believe it or not, exiting is what I want to do. Virtpet 1.0. You know those Tamagotchi things? Double question mark. Well, here's one for your PC. Allows you to choose from 17 different animals and take care of them. Ooh. Hey, WinZip. Self-extractor. Oh. Setup cannot continue because some system files are out of date on your system. Click OK if you would like setup to update these files for you. Then you'll need to restart Windows before you can run setup again. I guess so. That's weird. Do you want to restart now? Okay. If we must, we must. Coming up soon, the legendary Windows 95 startup sound. Oh. And I have become a Dalek, apparently. Okay. Close that. Open that. Bring this back up. Virtpet, that was... Oh, wait, we didn't actually install it yet. We just installed the necessary files to make that work. Miscellaneous, yes. Almost done. Just a little bit more to go. Finishing stretch. Virtpet, do the thing. Visual Basic 5 for this one. Setup is updating your system. Whatever that means. Virtpet. Oh, okay. So we got like monkey, bear, butterfly, chipmunk, dog, elephant, sheep, fish, horse, cat, ladybug, moose, leopard, cheetah, I don't know. Rat or mouse, not sure. Penguin, pig, raccoon. No frog. Actually, the little cartoon rat calls out to me for some reason. Name Melvin. Roddy. Our rodent friend. Ah. Okay, virtual mouse, Roddy. Still works. So this is it, huh? He just moves around the screen like that. Oh, his food went down a pixel. Feed. Feed. Oh, feeding him makes his happy go down. Play. Okay, that went back up. Oh no, his health went down. Vet. Oh no, his happy went down. Play. Yell. Hey, you! Large number of exclamation points. Be nice to me! Large number of exclamation points. Oh, if you yell at him, he goes away. Only one instance of the program may be started. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Control-Alt-Delete. Virtpet. Only one instance. What? Wait, you sure this will put your pet to sleep? No? Yes. Maybe, I don't know. Let's minimize for a second. Oh, there it is. No icon on taskbar. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. Okay, now we can freely yell at him as much as we want. Okay, play, 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 play. Food, vet, play. See. Hey, you are overfeeding me. Get fat. Oh, his health's going down. Vet, 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 vet. Play, 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 play. Okay. All right, we're gonna kill him. Health to 0. Huh, okay. Vet, 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 vet. Empty the happy. Oh, please try again. You have let me slip away. Okay. Well, I guess it basically functions similarly to virtual pets, but kind of different. I don't know that it was worth having to reboot the operating system for. Wingo. This is the latest version of the original Bingo game for Windows. Many new features have been added to make this game the most fun available for all Bingo players. The registered version provides full sound support and a utility that allows you to create your own Bingo games. Okay. Can we run it without installing it? No. Install, yes. Oh, another one from Bob Dolan. It's another frequent flyer in the old shareware scene here. They've shown up on the CD several times. I think we already had a number of bingo games in one of the other categories. Okay, how do we do this? Just new game? Okay, start. Oh, fill in a vertical column? Oh, that's the objective. Okay, G55. Yes. W2. No, G47. It's going way too fast. I can't. N32. The other one actually had the voice that called out the numbers. G74. Pause. It's like manually pause it and go through and... Okay, clicking on these doesn't do anything. Can I cheat? Wingo. No winning card found. Oh, these toggle on and off when you click on them. So it's just for your own information. Well, I guess it's functional. Oh, speed. Slow, medium, or fast. Okay, well that would help. Wait, sound? Oh, digitized voice for number calling, beep when number changes, or no sound. Except that the digitized voice is not calling out the numbers. How much is registration? $15 for all of the bingo you could possibly want. Let's peep where this installed to. Find target. There's no WAV files in here. And the whole thing only comes out to 159 kilobytes. Alphabet.wgm. I'm always curious when I see a strange file. Word wrap. Okay, so I guess this just has strings from the app. So actually, maybe this is actually like the set of rules that applies to each of the different modes. I don't know. It says fill in any of the letters A through C, fill in any of the letters D through F, fill in any of the letters G through I. I mean, that doesn't make sense either. What is that file for? Let's look at this again. Options, game setup. Games to play, vertical lines, horizontal lines, diagonal lines, postage stamp, 4 corners, full board. We got 4 checkboxes. It just says not in use. Well, like, why put those there? I don't know. Maybe they thought it looked better with checkboxes all the way down, even if they don't do anything. Card covers. We got blank out or gray out. Skill, beginner, novice, or expert. What kind of skill is there in bingo? What does that even involve? Separate options up here to choose how many cards you want to play. Card size. Smaller, standard, or bigger? What does a bigger card look like? Okay, so like not even... Okay, yeah, kind of the font size, but as well the size of the individual buttons too. Well, that was different. Oh, Xmas GIFTs 1.0. Very colorful, non-violent Christmas game for children. Find gifts hidden in a Christmas tree. 2 levels. Easy, like Naval Battle, for preschoolers. Harder, like Minesweeper, for older children. Let the computer hide the gifts or ask your best friend. Requires mouse, Windows, VB Run 300.dll. We're good to go on all of those fronts. Interesting. We got like very low number of colors and crazy dithering going on. How does this work? Okay, there's a gift. Oh, it's like, okay, it's like Battleship. Okay, once I figured that out, that became a lot easier. Okay, yeah, so we got... Oh, okay. So one of the gifts is only a single, like it's 1 by 1. And so if that's your last gift, I saw it had arrows pointing in the direction towards it. So it actually changes the rules if you get down to the last one. So it's not like impossible to find. Nice. Look at these zany buttons though. Play. It's like P-L-A-Y with the letters all kind of messed over. Level. Whoo. Or WH degrees. WH raised to the power of degrees. See this stuff do anything? Oops. Resize the taskbar. Level. Varying sizes or all small. Oh. This is like backwards Minesweeper. Left and right mouse button both do the same thing in this mode. So instead of marking the mines, you're actually trying to click on the mines. They're now presents. Ooh, My computer. Oh, who places gifts? My computer or my friend? Smiley face. Okay, click on a gift, release, start move, click on tree to set. Yeah, I can't stack gifts on top of each other. How does this work if you just shove all of them up in like the nose of the tree? Click. Okay. So it doesn't do a full clear when you click on something, but it does like kind of go around and take out like a 3x3 if you click on it and none of the stuff under it is attached. Click, 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 click. Of course, I know the presents are all up here, so should try to lose real quick too, but not like this. Computer place, so we can hopefully lose here, just to see what it does. Ah. So the window like emptied, but I still kind of won that. Oh well. Interesting though. Like a combination of two games into one. So neat idea. Yendorian Tales Chapter 2, Yendorian Tales Chapter 3. Where's the first one? Okay. Yendorian Tales Chapter 2. Immerse yourself in the secrets of the mysterious Lost Isles of Yendor in an epic adventure where the fate of Yendor rests in your hands. Warning, this game is for RPG fans. Okay, one of the nicest role-playing games available as demoware. In addition to a world to explore, Yendor 2 also features the following: digitized sound effects, lifelike monsters, turn-based movement, and battle interact with in-depth characters. Okay, so they're like missing a period or something. Special bonus, Dark Union, the online clue book. Is it still online? Or when they say online, do they mean like online help? Oh, DOS installer. Oh, okay, Webput. They got install music. That's why it takes a while for it to unpack everything. Oh, installation completed. Okay. Yeah. Cat jam. Okay, so I put that in C:\/ games, Yendor 2, ch2.bat, Spectrum Pacific Publishing. Webput, SW Games. Intro cutscene. Up. Yendorian Tales, Book 2, Chapter 2. Or Book 1. Okay, maybe Book 1, Chapter 2. Ooh. It has been only a few short months since your trek through the land of Yendor. Your travels now take you to the southern peninsula, known as Port Hope, where you are staying as the honored guest of the governor. Night has fallen, and as you sleep, you dream of your recent adventure.
Once enchanted, this orb will vanquish all evil creatures from the land.
God damn, that's loud.
The Moor has fallen.
Summon the healer.
Who has stolen the orb? You must venture forth and recover the Orb of Zamora. Because Balthazar was once a member of our Society of Wizards, he cannot be destroyed. Therefore, we shall banish him forever into a single instant in time. No!
A loud knock on the door startles you from your sleep.
I'm sorry to have to disturb you, but the governor requests your presence immediately.
Engage in combat with dozens of adversaries. Cast a variety of powerful magic spells. Easily buy, sell, trade, and equip items. Press F8 at any time to access statistical information. In the USA, call, orders only. $24.95, available on CD-ROM and online at buydirect.com. Oh, so do the sales pitch first, and then, oh boy, the mouse moves fast. Okay. Press the button on the mouse to change the DPI. Character creation, assemble a party, enter the game. Do you have any pre-made characters? Yes, I want the Squire, Merchant, Diana, Monk, Yendor, Mage, and Josephine, Druid. Yeah, sounds good. Enter the game. What? Oh. And that's not intuitive. Look at that. It looks like it's already checked. But you click on it and the check mark button depresses and lights up. All right, enter the game. Okay. First person dungeon crawler perspective. Something is messed up here. Nintendadly resubscribing for 26 months. Wow. And I need to restart the game because it got messed up somehow. I would ask the robot if 26 was a real number or not, if his brain were plugged in. But it's not. But wow, thank you. So what we have here, we're down to the last two items in the miscellaneous category, and they're both RPG type things. New game. Because it's messed up. Start a new game now? Yes. This is a first-person dungeon crawler RPG. Try this again. Okay. So I walked forward. So what I did last time was I walked forward until I was against the wall. Interesting. So if I do that, then rotate. It's odd. I feel like something could... What? Can I use these to... Oh, okay, I can use arrow keys as well. Oh, wait, now I'm... Okay, so this is the... Now it's working. It's being very messed up where the walls would get, like, stuck to me. Okay, yeah, locked. Can't go in there. Secret door. Aha. Combat. Yeah, I did it. Wait, what happened? Oh, I'm throwing rocks now. Oh. Oh. Yep. That's fine. That works. Chest. I want it. Open. Open chest. How do I... Oh, okay. Slingshot and heal. Oh, wait. No, it's my spells menu. That's not what's in the chest. How do I open chest? Where's my interact button? I need to interact. Oh, wait. Who will open? This person. Whoop. Oh, it was a trap. Gold coins, 35. Magic ore, 1. New ore? Noir? Something. Oh, I have pants. Does everybody have pants? Can I see equipment? What are these buttons? You activated my trap card! Okay, how do I want to move again, but I can't because this inventory. Is this what they're carrying or what? Can I? Okay, so that brings up, what was that? That was double clicking on portrait brings up character card. It's basically got most of your standard D&D stats: strength, dexterity, stamina, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, survival, projectiles, slashing, bashing, pole arm, casting, mapping, navigate, bartering, repair, thievery, linguistic, chemistry. Got a number of things that you can do then. Can I get... Oh. Okay, yeah. Wait, does this continue? No, this is a dead end. Also, this is clearly tree, chest, another tree. Am I, like, occupying the same space as the rear tree right now? Because I don't see it. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. I'm, like, standing, like, phasing in and out of these trees. Oh, another spider. More combat. It's a cool level of animation on the monster. It's like, think of RPGs where you just see a static picture of the monster and it kind of wiggles back and forth a little bit. Oh, another spider. To keep throwing the ketchup at each other. Okay. These people need some healing. So just keep combating until everybody's dead. There's a lot of giant spiders out here. Oh. I guess I could throw rocks at it. Oh no. Who died? The monk died. Okay. Yeah, I guess you can throw the rocks at it. Maybe deal some damage before you actually get there. Okay, nice wide open space with even more spiders. Oh, and I only just noticed that it actually shows a spider health bar. Oh, what I had... Heal was... Oh, this person doesn't have any spells, or I can't use them in combat, I don't know. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay. Heal? No, because they're actually like... Okay, so you're dead, so you can't cast heal. And the mage... Mage had magic attack and... Oh, they both had slingshot? Okay. Oh wait, you have heal. Did nothing. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. A bit more hardcore with their dead means dead. Oh, the heal is a full heal, though, apparently. Well, I should have been keeping everybody healed up throughout the adventure. Got a pile of rock here. Or, yeah. It's funny, though. No matter which way you face, the rock is still leaning slightly to the left here. Got to fight this ant. Not the ketchup. Oh. One falls, another comes to take its place. Okay. Door. Ah. This button is a bit jank with when it will accept being clicked and not being clicked. Okay, out the door. Bed. Interact with bed. Oh wait, sleep button. 8 hours pass, one food eaten. Yes, 8.
8.
But the dead people are still dead. Am I dragging their corpses around with me? Is that how this is working? Oh. The old wizard Poundor looks up from a pile of scrolls that he seems to be studying. I do hope that you can help us. Help us? Oops. Bye. Okay, no, try again. Hope you can help us. Okay, help us. If you haven't already heard, Blackwing Mine has been taken over by a group of renegade wizards. Wizards? My belief is that these wizards may be former followers of Peltivar, but I don't know what evil purpose they serve. Before he was banished, Peltivar had many students that chose to seek his dark ways. Peltivar. If you wish to know more about the evils of Peltivar, you should read my journal. It's around here somewhere. Okay, bye. Goodbye. I have a feeling we will speak again.
Eight.
8.
8.
8.
8.
Lots of 8s.
8.
Where is the guy's journal? Is it hiding in the barrel? Oh, you open the barrel. Nothing in the barrel, I guess. Wait, is this... Okay, so this is the contents of the barrel, and then I have to decide who will actually carry it. Oh, I can use the dead people for inventory. But how do I access the inventory if it's on the dead people? Afflictions none. Peltazar, the loincloth maker? Is that a reader's name or a coincidental name, or all the same? Let's see, back out. So, whoop. Okay, good. The ant. Whoop. Okay, well, the ant can't make it through the door. But as soon as I open the door, it's fair game for the catch-up fight to continue. I'm not going to heal anybody anymore. Let's just go until it's all over. Mentos? The Rush Maker? Okay, music. Was there music once we got into it? I don't know. DOS. Do you want to exit to DOS now? Yes. Engage in combat with dozens of adversaries. Yeah, we saw this already at the start. Can I? Okay, escape. Yeah. Yeah, nice color ANSI for the prompt here. Windows cannot shut. No, yeah. Oh. Your pop-up program is ready to run. When you have finished using it, press Control-C to close this window and return to Windows. Okay, well, there it goes. 14 megabytes. Wow. What's the bitmap? Okay, just like an icon. But it's not an icon. It's a bitmap. Where's the thing? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, we got the last one from the miscellaneous category. No idea where the first Yendor is, though. Just tossing us into Chapter 2 right away. Yendorian Tales, Chapter 3. Tyrants of Thane. Thayeen? I don't know. Although the appearance of Paltivar is imminent, there are more urgent matters at hand in Thayeen. Yendor will surely become their next victim if you do not act quickly. Warning, this game is for RPG fans. One of the nicest role-playing games available as demoware. In addition to a world to explore, Yendor 3 also features the following: digitized sound effects, fully animated lifelike monsters, turn-based movement and battle, interact with in-depth characters, special bonus, restoration, the online clue book, improved user interface. Did the other one say improved user interface? No, the previous one does not say improved user interface, so hopefully this is improved from the second one. Yendor, it's over yonder. It's not Midas, it's ad-lib music. Oh, and it's done. Learn my lesson this time. Turn this knob back down a little bit before we start the next one. Oh. The MS-DOS program has terminated. Same place, right? Yeah. Well, this one has an icon, actual icon instead of a bitmap. So you could have a start menu shortcut if you want to. 11.4 megabytes, a little bit smaller this time. W.bat. Nice. Oop. Yendorian Tale. Oh.
First adventure, the orb of Zamora was stolen by the evil wizard Paltivar. Through many courageous battles, you were able to subdue him. As punishment for his crimes against Yendor, the Society of Wizards banished him into time itself, never to be seen again. The Lost Isles of Yendor were home to 3 powerful
Guy in bathrobe.
They constructed a quartz chamber in Thane that, when activated, would summon Paltivar from his eternal prison. Though you were able to defeat them, the chamber awaits the eruption of a volcano to give it life.
You speak with Zamora at his home. Okay, I was not done reading that, but thanks.
Although the appearance of Paltivar is imminent, there are more urgent matters at hand in Thane. Their supply of magic ore has run out, and the kingdoms have become more aggressive in their attacks against each other. If the kingdoms in Thane are not at peace, Yendor will surely become their next victim. We must act quickly. Go now to the Athenaeum and speak with Flagell. He will tell you what is to be done.
Now that was some good rotoscoping with the guy sitting down in the chair. This looked like Lost Isles of Halloween costumes. Yeah. Engage in combat with doesn't... Okay, yeah. Yep. Sir, we need more dilithium for the warp drive. Oh, okay. Cast a variety of powerful magic spells. Travel to kingdoms where people will aid you in your quest. Press F8 at any time to access statistical information. This is great, yeah. $24.95. So $50. But what about the mysterious first entry in the franchise? Was it also $24.95? Oop. Okay, we'll take the same people with us. And go. Ah. Open up. Oh. I take that back. Never mind. What's this? A hooded figure approaches and looks closely at your party. Which of our healing services are you in need of? Need to make Kappa, Squire? Nothing. Oh, nothing more? Okay. Oops. I wonder if this person is capable of bringing them back if they're dead. Oh, except for the mage, they all look like people you could see in the grocery store. Yeah, start a sequel to People of Walmart, and it's People of Yendor. Ooh, is this the king's bed? Do you want to rest now? Yeah. 8 hours past, 0 food eaten. Okay, no, this is just your normal beds, I guess. So 6 beds in total, even though you have 4 party members. So I guess the person on the altar needs a place to stay as well. What's over here? This is a really long hallway. Oof. Oh, okay. This is weird. You arrive at like tables and you somehow talk to invisible NPCs. Okay. The wizard seems almost startled by your presence. He looks you over and then speaks. You must be the ones that Zamora spoke of. I do hope you are up to the tasks which we have for you. Name. I am the wizard Flagel. Perhaps I look a bit different in the light. We met some time ago in a cave. Many things have changed since then, as you may have heard. The other wizards and I now have a hand in ruling. It's like... That took a moment there. Had a hand in ruling with the governors here in Yendor. Zamora. Zamora has been dean of this great institution for many years. However, he is now going to serve Yendor in an even greater fashion. He has a plan which will hopefully restore our ties with Thane. What if the NPCs have a crippling addiction to potions of invisibility? Ah, there you go. You figured it out. You cracked the case. Tell me about tasks. Myself, along with the other members of the Society of Wizards, will have several quests for you to fulfill in Thane. These tasks will take you to distant and dangerous places. Do you accept the challenge? They're all on the ASOS. You're crazy. I'm crazy. You're the ones who would rather live under the evil and oppression of the tyrant of Thane. They are sure to invade our land, and if you refuse to help restore the peace, be gone, fools. Okay. Okay. So here's a change from this version. Now, when we're standing on top of the pole, it draws the pole instead of having it be just magically invisible. So I guess that's their improvement to the interface that they were talking about. Oh, really long hallway in the opposite direction. A map would be nice. Oh, it requires special key. No, far enough. Okay. But what's this? Oh, just a light. Who's sitting at this invisible table? Oh, before you sits someone you recognize, the governor of New Devon. pile of documents he is looking at would suggest that he is working on something important. You start to leave when he notices you. Oh, just the people I was hoping to see. Hoping to see? Is it a software key? Yeah. I got a whole bunch of keys right here, but I don't think any of them are the right kind of keys either. The other governors and I have decided to award you with something in exchange for all that you have done for Yendor. Ooh, award, yes, give. We are imparting to you a piece of Yendor itself. This stretch of land would be perfect for the construction of a place that you would call your own. If you wish, you can speak more about this with Samuel. Samuel L. Jackson? He designed my hometown of New Devon a few years back. I've worked with him before, and I can tell you he's the most reasonable businessman on the island. If you are interested, he is waiting to meet with you at your new property. So you give me the free land, but no house, huh? All right, tell me more about the land. The land is located just north of the Athenium here. It's a lovely spot, perfect for farming and not too far from a plentiful mine. With those resources at your disposal, you might be able to establish your own little community. Farewell. I see you're off on another quest. Well, good luck. Oops. Oh, that's probably going to do some damage. No, it recovered. Not even sure what I hit. Just, went wham into the keyboard there. What's this? Oh, well, it looks like we've got ourselves a hungry group. Would you care to fill your stomachs or perhaps change your party around on the game menu? Hey, fourth wall, guys, fourth wall. Game menu. Are you sure you want to go to the game menu now? No. Buy food. Who will barter? This guy. Oh, actually, I guess your stat for that would probably be important, wouldn't it? Okay, cost us 10 gold each. You can forward up to 0. Oh, I have no money. Enter quantity to buy. I want to buy 10, and I want to pay 0. You don't have enough gold. Oh, well, never mind then. What else would you be needing? Bye. Farewell. Don't forget, we're open day and night, so return again whenever you get hungry. If I can ever find the place again with no map, this is, okay. Out the door. Guess I need to try to fight something. Where is the exit? Okay, there's the requires a special key. Okay. At least now I'm outdoors, kind of. I guess it's like a courtyard type thing. Oh, and then just like that, I'm back inside again. It almost makes more sense to start a new game. Start a new game now, yes. Oh. Okay. I don't know at what point it thought I said I'm, but there you go. Okay. Now, out the big door, fight the centipede. Continuing our... Oh! It split up into 2 smaller centipedes. It works just like in Centipede, the arcade game. You hit it in the middle and it splits up into 2 smaller centipedes. This one does not show the health bar of the enemy while you're attacking it. Wait, did it give me money? Or was it saying I could pick up the money if I wanted to and I neglected to do that? Too late now. Something on the other side of the trees, but you can't go through the trees. Spikes in the road? Ooh. Oh, hey, this is fun. Oh, a quick and easy way to say, yep, game's over now. Just step on the spikes a bunch of times. Okay. DOS. Yes. Spikes. Absolutely. Mysterious blue people. Escape. Okay. Close the dreaded pop-up window. Bring back the speed. All right, well, we did it. That was miscellaneous category part 2. Oh yeah, I want to add to Notepad too, because Turbo Time Killer, which did not work. So I want to look that up. Mysterious app that did not want to start. And it talks about ordering extra playing pieces. I'm like, it's a computer game. What are you talking about with these playing pieces?